Welcome to this tapping session on This Didn't Start With You, Deep Money Healing Tap. So before we jump into this session, I want to give you a little context for what you're about to experience. This is a deeper tapping session on releasing ancestral and generational money programs. And this work is so important because not all of your money patterns actually started with you. A lot of what you feel around money, the fear, the hesitation, the playing small, can be passed down from your mom, from your grandmother, from your ancestors and your lineage, from people who had some very different circumstances than what you're living in right now. And even if logically you know that you're safe today to earn more, to be seen, or to expand, your body might still be responding from the same old generational patterns. That's what we're working with inside of this session. This is actually a clip from my money membership, M-Spot. You can find out more about that in the description beneath this video. I did this tapping session with my members, and it was just too good not to share on YouTube as well. We go deeper into releasing those inherited fears, to giving back what isn't your story, and creating safety to do it differently now in your life moving forward. So if you're someone who just feels like they don't know what to do with money, or something is still holding you back and you can't figure out what that is, this session is going to help. And if you're short on time, I also have a quick AF version of this tapping session that I will link in the description underneath this video. So if you're short on time, I've got you. All right, let's dive in. Take a nice deep breath, just get comfy, put your feet on the floor. And we'll start on the karate chop point. Even though there's all this ancestral and generational money programming and all these old stories that I'm connected to, that I learned, or that I inherited, and they're keeping me from making more money and having a more than enough life filled with ease and rest and creative flow and boundaries. And they're keeping me from believing that life is even possible for me. And there's a big part of me that doesn't want to let this ancestral and generational programming go. Maybe because this is literally who I am. It's in my DNA. If I break this programming, it feels like part of me is breaking the bond with my entire family lineage and dishonoring all of the effort and work that they put in so that I could be here now. And maybe I don't want to let this go because it's just so familiar. And if I let it go, I don't know who I would be. It's a big blank page. And that feels really scary. And I want to get to the bottom of this. And I want to love, honor, and acknowledge all of my parts. especially the ones that are honoring this old ancestral wealth program and think that if they disconnect from it, that they're dishonoring their family or disconnecting from their family. And I want to send some extra love to the parts of me who aren't sure who they would be without these old programs and are afraid to step into the unknown. I want to thank all of my parts for showing up today. They are all welcome at the table. They are all so very deeply loved. And I want to thank them for trying to keep me safe in the only way that they know how. In the way that they've been programmed. And through the programs that they've inherited. Okay, shake out your hands, take a nice big deep breath. This ancestral and generational wealth programming, all of these stories that I inherited about money, all of these belief systems that I inherited about wealth and ease and working hard, this paradigm that money equals fights, this stress and hurry around money, this depression era mentality, this life is hard, there's never enough. That's just a fact. This, if I don't work hard, I don't get respect. This, if I have extra, it has to be for emergencies that will inevitably happen. All this worry, all this fear. I shouldn't ask for money. If I have money, I gotta be on alert because someone else might take it. Not safe to set boundaries around my money. What will they think? I have to keep the peace. And that means people pleasing, doing what I think someone else wants me to do in order to stay safe. I can't want too much. That's greedy. That's not okay. There's only a certain amount of money I should be making. All this unnecessary stress. Gotta fight the system. Can't relax. All this old ancestral and generational wealth programming. I want a big, beautiful, abundant money life. I want a successful business. I want visibility. I want more people to know my name. I want to make an impact. but I shouldn't make that much. Otherwise, I'll be greedy. And someone might take it. And who am I to be resting and relaxing if I want to be respected out in the world? I can't have a more than enough life with money flowing in and like being peaceful and joyful. I'm beholden to this never enough mentality. I'm connected to it epigenetically. And if I let it go, I let go of my family. So yeah, maybe I want this big, beautiful money life. But part of me also wants to stay connected to and honor my family. And if I can't stay connected to my family, then I'm going to keep myself right where I am. Because if I disconnect from my family, I die. Part of me thinks that I die. So this program that I'm holding on to is for my survival. But is it really helping me survive? Maybe there's another way. Maybe my survival isn't embedded in this old generational wealth program. Maybe if I choose a new money belief system, I can still stay connected to my family. That it's not a cutting off of my family. It's not a cutting off of the old belief system. But it's simply an alchemical continuation where I get to take what the family has learned, has been through, and create something new. Something that I never would have been able to create had my family not gone through what they went through. And maybe that's a way that I can honor my family lineage. By taking the quote unquote broken pieces and creating something that has never been before. Gluing those pieces back together and creating a work of art with my life that has all of the pieces of my family of origin still within it. So I'm not rerunning the same program. I'm just kind of rearranging it, putting it in a different way, living in it in a different way, to honor everything that I've learned and inherited, and to create something entirely new moving forward energetically. Because my family didn't want me to suffer. They didn't want me to work hard. Not to the point where I'm burning myself out or not setting boundaries. They don't intentionally want me to be afraid or stressed out. They want me to thrive. And thriving is the most beautiful way to honor the lineage of my family. Because it means that what they did and what they experienced and who they are, who they were, really mattered. And I can honor that as I create a new paradigm moving forward. Because I wouldn't be able to do that without them. So maybe I can unhook from the old belief system, but hang on to the love. Hang on to the good parts. And infuse my own sense of creativity and flow into this new money story I'm creating moving forward. One where I see the value in what I provide. And I ask for and receive a more than enough rate. And I am appreciated for the value that I offer, not for how hard I'm working. Where I feel a sense of bliss and I work at a peaceful pace most of the time. And I feel confident in what I'm doing and what I'm offering. And I'm setting clear boundaries as an act of love and respect. And I'm enjoying making more money because it helps heal the family lineage and any misunderstandings that were passed down to me. Every tiny little micro action that I take and embody to create a different, more empowering money identity helps in some way to heal the past, to heal my ancestors' struggle, to help them make sense of what they went through. And they're cheering me on. When I start to integrate that energy in a new way, it heals me and my life, financially and otherwise. And it goes backwards in time. That healing goes backwards in time and heals my family as well. And that energy moves forwards in time and heals the next generation. Healing this, releasing these old generational wealth programs is a gift to present day me, is a gift to the past, is a gift to the future. Safe to let go, release, unhook from all of these old ancestral and generational wealth programs from wherever and whenever they came from. Healing this program all the way back through my past, clearing this program all the way back through my past. and tapping into a new money identity. It's safe to create a new experience of money and life for myself. And tapping into a sense of safety and a sense of peace and a permission slip to create a new, expanded money life moving forward in every cell of my body. Okay, shake out your hands, take a deep breath. Oh, stretch it out. Take a sip of water. Thank you so much for tapping with me. I hope this tapping session was helpful in untangling some of those generational money wounds. Another money wound that can come up is feeling guilty about having more money. So if that's you, if you feel guilty about having more or charging more or enjoying more, please check out my free training, The Guilt-Free Money Reset, in the description beneath this video. This is going to help you reset your money mindset, create a new, more powerful relationship with money, and start receiving with ease. Thanks again for tapping with me. Please be sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel for more, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.